with your troubles, do let me know. I'm a doctor. I may be able to help.
I could have done with one of those. Had to cauterize the wound. It was a gnarly job, but I'm on the road to recovery. Once I've nursed back to health and you've acclimated yourself, I'm sure it'll probably be about the right time when we're both ready.
Okay.
But you could have a look at it in the meantime if you want. And certainly he kind of shows you the missing arm.
Hey, Hugh. One last thing. From guide to guide. Don't mean to stop by your place once we're done with his bath. I can drop you off something of my mom's cooking. Maybe competitors, but those help
Well,
me
who could say
whenever.
no? I'm impartial to a bit of cooking. What is it exactly?
Huh? Oh, it's just one of our stews.
A hearty stew. That'll nurse me back to health. Aye.
Yeah.
Well, thank
After
you kindly, Han.
It's after she gets it drills into me. It's one lucky thing you're older. You knew my granddad, I'm pretty sure. One of them. But trust me, my mom's not going to be happy that I'm late.
Well, mums are tough on you, but for good reason. They've clearly raised an adept guide. You're going to be a renowned guide yourself one day, I'm sure.
Hey, don't sell you so short. I'm at least on your level. Bit better, but that's bragging. Take it easy.
You want to give me a... Yes. And you, lad. And you. Do you want to give me a medicine check for Ivan as well? Since he's... suffered some physical trauma. Some of the worst injuries you've seen, Ivan, are ones on the battlefield. And this is no different. Massive jaws must have clamped down and ripped bone from socket. You can tell where he's lucky that it didn't bite maybe 1 foot closer to his side. Otherwise, he'd be missing probably his liver and kidney. And you can see maybe some scarring on the side as well. The wounds, they are closed. The stitching could definitely do with some updating, and the cauterized wound, that is pretty awful job. It looks like he did it himself, like with a torch or something. He's gonna need like healing balms, and he's probably gonna be feeling the burning sensation on that skin for a little while longer. But or maybe he isn't. Maybe all the cells are dead at this point.
Did you make it back to Port Nanzaro bleeding, or did you cauterize it there?
Cauterized it there.
You're quite lucky, it would seem. I presume adrenaline got you back to town?
Aye. And the dwarven resilience. And of course, my oath. I'm swearing vengeance on that red dragon. He didn't just take my arm. He took my brothers. For that, he has a price to pay.
Vengeance is something I understand quite deeply. So I understand the need for it.
Well, you're welcome to any treasures that the dragon may have garnered in his time there. Little kobolds have spread quite wide in those mountains, picking up all sorts of coin and treasure on the way. So we'll have to clear out them first, but like I say, the hoard is yours. I only ask that let me get the killing blow.
That is a difficult request, but an understandable one. I do think we should be able to provide for you, but it may take some time for us to be ready.
Of course, there's no rush.
Mm.
You take your time, get used to Port Zaru, and we'll meet again.
Ivan will reach into his bags and pull out like a few uses of healer's kit worth of balms and say, apply this to the wound. You will need to update the stitching within a week.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll follow the doctor's orders, but we'll see. Might all be for naught if I don't survive this this encounter, eh?
Aye. That is
And
the case.
as he stands up out of the water, you see he's completely stark bollock naked. He's
So
got
is everyone else,
just
yeah?
a bigger, he's got just a bigger beard down there, covering it. So, and with that, he does drop off a couple of silver in the giant clam shell as he leaves. And can I get a juice to go as well? And you see in the center there is actually a juice bar, and he grabs a hold of like a big, like wooden cup with a straw on it.
Yeah, it's at the mention
Fresh
of
mango.
juice that Agar will pop up from beneath the water. Did someone say juice? I really wasn't paying attention. He's been holding his breath under the water the entire time. I'll take a juice.
Yeah, there's a fruit stand. It's only 5 silver pieces, and you can get.
I will hand over 5 silver pieces.
He goes, we have guava, orange, or lemonade.
What is the specialty?
Oh, we also have watermelon. The specialty?
What is your most recommended?
I look at you. I'm looking you over. I think I would recommend you the pineapple juice.
That sounds exquisite. I will have one of those.
They mix together some pineapple and orange, and takes about 10 minutes to make, as it's all freshly juiced. And they hand you this big, like, fish bowl of juice with 2 little wooden straws.
Excellent. I will thank them and then go sit down with his feet in the water, just drinking his big bowl of juice.
Beautiful.
I am sampling the local flavors.
You ever had fresh pineapple, Agar?
Not quite this fresh. In the Sword Coast, in Nidra, we can get pineapple, but it's not as fresh. So I've had it fresh squeezed, but the pineapple isn't like as fresh as here. It is got a certain distinct kick to it from here. I can feel it tasting me.
I would say anything about geology, but I do not know where Midra is compared to the coast.
North. Midra is north. Chult is right at the south.
Yeah.
On the equator.
Just to
Ivan,
next to...
once the dwarf leaves, Ivan just sort of like quiets down and will like go under the water, and just sort of like close their eyes and sort of float there for like in like under the water.
Yeah. It's a peaceful, placid feeling. Finally, you're able to kind of exhale and release all that tension. You finally made it to port. A grueling journey, no doubt, but all of that fatigue is now kind of flooding away. As the steam soothes your aching muscles. Same for you, Willbert. It's been a struggle swimming around. nearly dying all those other times. Nagiri, you're in the... Which bath are you in?
Ooh.
You're in the herbal bath right now.
Bath 2, yep.
And yeah, you're feeling calm, feeling relaxed. How long does your effect last?
Extended sorcery, 8 hours.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No one in the bath is really paying much attention. But the mention of UNT has since kept you on edge a little bit. And certainly being partially dressed, or if not completely naked, is, well, it makes you feel naked, as in almost like your disguise would be slightly more exposed, but I'm gonna guess that you're taking good care to disguise your entire self, not just your face and arms.
Usually use just a disguise self spell to get in these sort of situations, and it's just enough cover to make sure people don't pay too much attention, as long as they don't touch.
Got it.
And given that the Dragonborn didn't really pay attention to him, I think he's comfortable. He'll manage.
Nice.
Anytime you need it, Nagiri, you do got Koji to vouch for you. And if anyone knows Koji, his word that someone is not a UNT is a good one.
In this bath, in the heated bath, everyone gains 2 temporary hit points, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Koji as well. And those in the herbal bath, they regain hit points, but you're already kind of everyone's at full here, I think. Anyway.
Oh, damn it! Agar was in the wrong one.
You could go over if you wanted, but
Agar, go drink your juice in the herbal bath. Yeah, come run in here. Come get your juice.
Yeah, leave Ivan, Willbert, and Koji alone.
Fizzlefuse grabs a wet towel and uses it as a whip against you, Agar.
Oh,
and I think because he's proficient in whips, that actually counts.
He crits. He does 5 damage.
And he goes, "Hey, this is our bath.
Oh God,
you got your own."
Fine. If that's the way he wants to play as he comes near me.
It's just dragging stone sound as Agar turns towards him. Just.
Oh, God, what are you doing to him?
Hail of spores.
Jeez.
I don't know why
Tries to
that's.
swim away. Does
Oh, it's not put a saving throw on that properly, but it should have been the full 4 damage.
full 4?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be herbal, not spore bath.
Mhm.
There's a fuse. Don't make issues.
You regain 1d4 hit points, Agar. Let me just. Yeah, you gained 4 hit points. That's
Yeah,
good.
after he just did 8 to me.
One less
No,
than the
but
damage you
That
took.
+5, +5 to Dex, really smacked you. Really smacked you hard. Ow. At the moment, you're all unarmed as well. Not unarmed, but rather you've got no armor, so extra
Yeah.
easy to hit people.
Except for Agar and Koji, who have natural armor.
Yeah, I don't wear armor.
And
Oh, yeah, that's
Nagiri,
true.
but no one sees it.
Koji rocking
Yep.
it. I almost said something that could have been taken a lot out of context, so I'm not gonna say it, but
I should have mentioned your weapons and armor are kind of sealed within brand locker rooms,
Yeah.
which would have been placed already.
except the skull on Koji's head.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
assume I still can't get it off.
What on? Oh, the skull. Yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Afraid
catching
not.
you, Chris, making sure you remember.
Yeah, don't worry. Got my notes. The other baths are there is an ice bath in this one, in number 3, and number 1 is a salt bath as well.
Yo, we just had one of those.
I guess so. Probably not needing that. Cool. Well,
Mhm.
The dock scum
Zay?
adds texture.
did you wanna do, Zay?
While the group was talking with the guide, I was wondering about Raven, because we were supposed to
What do
guide
I
her
do
to
now?
Port Yanzaru, but where is she gonna go next?
Indeed. Where do I go now? From here is a question I had not yet figured out. I was intending to go via the jewel market, but well, I've neither got gold to buy anything, nor have I got any jewel to sell. That Obtanar thing in Biru Volcano, that was one hell of a jewel, though. I can see why the pirates were so desperate to get it.
1, that was a dream. 2,
Oh, yep.
don't.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Oops. I don't know where that is. I'll zip it. She kind of says, I'll zip it, and then seals her lips. I've got a couple of things I could do. One of them was actually to speak with Zindar, as it happens.
Pirate hunting?
No, not exactly. Possibly. He might have other jobs too, like something that might use my skills as a scout.
As in being a lookout to see where the hordes are coming from?
Yeah, actually, that's one potential. Or looking into other people's business.
Ooh, the sneaky kinds.
Mm-hmm. What I just heard sounds like there's some tension between the Flaming Fist and the Merchant Princes. As well, if there's an assassination attempt, getting to the bottom of that would be interesting. I want to see if I can use my, skills as a scout to really gather information. Learn a thing or two.
Well, if you figure out something interesting and you need our help, we might be able to, if we're in town.
Okay. Yeah, great. I'll tell you what, I'll be staying at the Thundering Lizard. I'm guessing you guys are going there next anyway.
Yeah, true. Or at least Agar is
So,
probably gonna cook there.
okay, perfect. That's probably where I'll be setting up like a room for the time being. But I'll need to earn some gold because turns out it's not too cheap staying in Port Nyanzara by the looks. At least it's cleaner than I expected it to be. I thought the jungle was gonna be, full of nasty insects and stuff, but Port Nyanzara is like a utopia, it feels. A dinotopia, one could say. You hear one of the nearby priestesses actually say, "Yes, Port Nyanzara is very clean thanks to the cleansing rain, and its residents are also scrupulous about hygiene. Most would be repulsed by the thought of a day without a bath. There are many dozen other bathhouses across the city that operate like private clubs. But this is the public bathhouse, and it is always open to everyone."
The cleansing rain. What is that?
The cleansing rain? It is the rain that is almost constant within Port Nyanzara and Chult as a whole. It is more likely to be raining than it is not. You happen to come at a more sunny spell. But make no mistake, it is a rarity to see the sun or even the sky in Chult.
I
Was
see.
rather
Most days expect the gradual pitter-patter, if not a torrential downfall. If you plan to go out in expeditions, make sure to carry a rain catcher.
was rather weird. Was rather weird to come in to not see rain. Being out on sea has made me forget.
Consider it a blessing.
It's so easy.
Perhaps Suni has gifted you a beautiful skyline and a gleaming sun for your arrival to make you feel welcome.
It's always nice to get to see the outline of the forest in the sun. But the patter of water on leaves is more soothing.
Who are the names we should be aware of in the city? Being here, I'm sure you know those answers.
There are many. Do you mean the princes or?
Princes, yes.
Where to start? There is Jobal, or Wakanga, Kweothi, Akiniafa, Aifan, Jessamine, Xanthi. As you can see, there is a lot. You're gonna be here for the rest of the session if you ask every detail.
What were those first couple?
She said Jobal and Wakanga, and was there more you wanted?
What was that?
Jobal, Wakanga, and Kweothi.
Guessing how to spell all of these.
It's gonna be a lot, yeah. Which do you wish to learn about?
Doesn't the Wakanga sound familiar?
It does.
Hmm. You know Wakanga?
Our contact wants us to contact one of the princes, but due to some magical meddling, we need to figure out who it is.
Well, Wakanga Otomu is one of the only spellcasters amongst the merchant princes. He's well known amongst the amongst the merchant quarter for his dealings in knowledge, information, lost lore, potions, and even scrolls.
Is there a way to get an audience with him? Considering our ship ran afoul, and our day, we may have arrived much later than expected.
What with the recent assassination attempt, it may be more difficult to get an audience. He looks across the rest of the party, and she's thinking like, and then their eyes kind of stop on, they stop on Raven of all people, and she seems to go, maybe other ways. You can roll an insight check on that one.
While that insight's happening, I just saw this create. Oh, I'll let you do that.
$18. Raven seems to be the odd one out. It seems as though her eyes kind of looked over everyone and then paused on Raven and said, "There's maybe another way." And what's the one thing that Raven? I mean, there's one thing that sets Raven apart from the rest of all of you.
She's more humanoid than most.
What's really funny?
She gets seasick.
She gets.
Yeah, Jamey got it. She's the only one. Yep.
Ivan just sort of like blinks and goes, "Is that really enough to get into an audience with someone?"
Excuse me. You didn't hear this from me. But Wakanga is something of a dandy who's easily seduced by smart and beautiful women.
Daddy, he's a potential other way, though. Chris, I
Well,
would. Oh,
perhaps that's only a carefully constructed public image. Sorry, as you're saying, Koji.
out of character. Knowing he's one for lost lores, assuming he would be essentially history of lost things, would it be entailed to say one of my grandfathers or my grandmother would have worked for him telling them tales of Mesro? Considering they
Potentially.
lived
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, potentially. I'll tell you what.
Would that be
Give
a
me
potential in?
Maybe. Give me another Give me a history check, but this time make it charisma. We'll see
Charisma
if
history. Gotcha.
yeah. We'll see if one of your ancestors has indeed worked with Wakanga about lost lore. Because they themselves aren't really from Mesro. Okay, so they might know someone who did, but they themselves didn't work with Wakanga. But like the Suriel are not a very well populated race anymore. Like they're quite a rarity. And yes, Suriel would have been in places like Mesro, the ruined city. So Wakanga likely has an interest in that, most definitely. But it was probably someone else who worked with him. But they may have known them.
I guess I could get an in with offering knowledge I got told by my grandmother. Why am I going Irish?
If
Ivan says,
what,
would Wakanga possibly be interested in knowledge that is from the Arcanum Academy?
Well, that's not really lost.
I could not say, I'm afraid, but certainly the more lost and ancient that knowledge is, the more enticing it would be to Wakanga.
Lost, yes. Ancient, no. Perhaps quite new, actually.
Still say,
There's... Go ahead.
I could get us in. My grandmother was a young girl in that city. She's old.
She's old.
Old. That is something I did put, Chris, in the OneNote. The three grandparents from Chult, they did live in Mesro. Just the two were very young.
Okay. So great-grandparents, did you say?
Oh, I was saying grandparents. They just had kids when they were older. Yeah.
Okay. I have to look at my timeline.
I didn't know how long ago Mesro fell.
Yeah, that's the question I'm looking up. So it was during the Spell Plague. That's believed to be 1479. Or more accurately, like 1385.
And what year is it?
It is currently, and you should make note of this, late 1480s/early 1490s.
Okay, so there's the logic that, yeah.
It's been about 110 years since the Spell Plague. So that is actually a possibility that they were. The thing is, though, if they were, and they would have had to be away for some reason when it fell, like the reckoning of the Spell Plague was so great, so destructive that there are no real survivors of Mesro.
They were partially away. They got the laid knowledge of it from a distance, and then we're like, well, we can't go home.
Yeah, that would probably be more likely.
But for the beginning of their youth, they did live there.
Okay. So,
well,
that's interesting.
That answers a possible question. Is there anything a doctor could do for you before I leave?
She looks around and says, yes, your friend. Are they all right? Do they wish for a private bath. And she's gesturing towards Dart, who has not gone anywhere near the water yet. And in fact, hasn't even doffed their clothing. And it seems to be a cause for concern for the priests who most likely have to heal the sick themselves as well. They do notice the porcelain mask and red bandana covering their mouth.
I don't believe so. They've refused my treatment. Or rather, they've not let me do any sort of assessment. I do not believe they're ill, but I also don't really know them. They were a stowaway, but they also helped us escape. They were stowaway on the pirate ship that waylaid us.
Oftentimes, we feel like a burden to others if we ourselves are unwell. Perhaps they just do not want to worry you or feel like they're a liability. But that does not mean that we should not try to help them.
Dart. Do you want a private bath?
No, I'm good.
Up till now, you have refused my inclination to assess your well-being. Is there a reason for it?
What do you mean? I've just been fine. I didn't need any help. You definitely need a bath, Fizzlefuse says. Can smell you from here. Well, that's probably just all the stench coming off you guys. In fact, I bet if I walked over here, you'd be just fine. He kind of like gets closer to the salt bath.
Ivan's going to walk over, and Ivan's going to smell. Like, not going to do anything else, but just going to try to get the scent that's coming off of Dart.
Go ahead, make a perception check. Now he is stumbling back and away from you, trying to get distance. And as you like try to get closer, he like rounds the edge of the pool to try and like evade you effectively. And he's like, hey, whoa, get back. What are you doing? You're not going to stick me with a syringe, are you?
No. I need...
You're going to put me unconscious like you did with the other things, you know? And then what? Dissect me?
Why would you believe I would do that?
I've seen enough. What happened to the rest of those creatures, dinosaurs we faced? Everything else? The lizard folk? I saw what you did to them. I bet you're just more interested in figuring me out rather than helping me.
I cannot lie. I am intrigued.
See? I knew it.
But also,
Koji's
I am a doctor.
Too.
It is my job.
Are you trying to sneak up on them, Koji?
Oh no, I'm just sort of walking with zone. Dart, is something wrong with Ivan?
You want to try and like help?
Sure, but I'm just sort of offering. It's like a second person you can talk to. We can talk to without Ivan.
Okay. Do you want to try and? What do you want to do? Do you want to try and sniff them, grapple them? Do you want to leave them, or
Hey, Dart, are you okay?
sniff,
No,
sniff?
I'm just trying to ask him, talk to him.
Okay. If that's the case, he does spot you, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He goes around by the side of the pool now. Since you've got him like flanked effectively on either side, and he's cornered.
I sort of put up my hands.
He grabs one of the towels. I'm
Come
not
on,
afraid to use
Darv.
this. Darv.
If you're not planning to go to the bath, why did you even join us here?
You're not begotten by us, Dart. Why do you continue to stay with us?
Because you mentioned a benefactor, and
Yes.
that's someone I want to talk to as well.
Why?
You'll know when we meet them. How about that?
I don't understand the need to withhold information in this context. But okay.
Yeah, well, information is what can get someone captured or worse. Information can be very sensitive, you know? Fizzlefuse is trying to sneak up on him, though. Little agent of chaos. I think actually he doesn't beat Dart's perception, though. At which point, Dart just sees them. What are you planning, Fizzlefuse? And Fizzlefuse leaps at them. And says, just get in the bath. Stop playing around. And Dart's going to try and dodge out of the way. Let's see what he gets. Acrobatics.
Come on, Fizzlefuse, he just had a soft bath.
It's true, actually, he did. Oh, yeah, okay. Dart kind of jumps out of the way just in time. And Fizzlefuse ends up landing in the salt bath instead. It's just like being out at sea. He kind of swims back up to the steps.
But no, seriously, Dart, if you're going to follow us because you want to speak our benefactor, at least be courteous and join us in the bath.
Give me a persuasion check, Nagiri. And try that method instead.
I could always order him in, Nagiri. It's part of the crew, you know?
Well, he's... Actually, no, he's stowaway on the other ship. Wait.
Get in the bath, that's an order.
But yeah, Nagiri, you can... Oh, wait, 24. Oh my god. Yeah, looks like love conquers all. You see him go... Look,
Okay, guys, give him some space.
Alright, but I'm keeping my clothes on.
Is
That's
that
just-
okay?
Well, it's a bit weird, Raven says, but okay.
I'm asking the caretaker.
The caretakers are like, it's unorthodox, but you know, it's fine, really. This place, it's both egalitarian and elegant. Wealthy merchants and dock laborers rub elbows here, so it's they're no stranger to some strange goings on and eccentric characters.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're all people here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a place of bonding.
As
getting rid of those layers, get people closer, make better friends, and the like.
The priestess comes over, and you see Dart nodding, going, I'm not opposed to being friends. That's true.
See? Okay.
You see the priestess comes over and begins placing more herbs, and she seems to be blessing them as she does, simply offering a small prayer to Suni for, a cleansing bath. Very soon after she places these kind of blessed herbs in the bath, you suddenly see the water sort of roiling, frothing almost, as though there's some sort of weird chemical reaction of some kind. And most of that seems to be happening around where Dart is as well. And he's like, whoa, lady, what did you do to that stuff? And you can hear this kind of sizzling sound suddenly. Almost as if the water is reacting violently with it. And soon that turns into kind of a burning as Dart's like, God, what is this? Is this acid?
Miss, what's happening?
No, it isn't. I simply blessed the waters. That's all. And soon after that, there's suddenly an eruption that knocks Karvek, Nagiri, and Dart back. And the waters, the befouled waters that seem to be soaking off of Dart, like the dirt, the grime, and moreover, something else seems to be almost clashing with this divinely blessed water. And immediately you see a befouled water elemental whoosh up into the bathhouse, sending just a spillage across the water, across the tiles, making everything insanely slippery. And it starts thrashing around, knocking over tables, creating waves, pushing everyone back. And I need everyone here to roll initiative, suddenly. Get rid of that one. Let's go. It must be reacting with something.
Doing this more also still makes me miss bacon.
Little. Agar, you would also be at, let me check, full HP at this point, I think?
Okay.
Yep, you should be at full HP, because the waters do heal you at like 1d4 per round. Okay.
Yay.
Like I say, they're blessed waters. They're like healing properties have been empowered by Suni.
Healing properties. You have to fight bathwater.
Well, apparently it's not. The same healing that would be helpful to you is apparently acid to Dart. And
the Sailor Boy bathwater.
He clambers up onto the edge. God. He's probably, I'm going to say, bloodied from just spending a turn in there. So I'm going to stick him on like 7 HP. And I'm going to use his disengage, certainly, to get away from that. And I'm going to say he grabs the nearest towel and just starts trying to dry himself off. And so you see as he's stepping out, Ivan, it's not acid because his clothes are completely intact. There's no burning holes or whatever, but you can see this kind of steam or maybe fumes coming off of the actual interior, like through the eye holes and through the gaps in his clothing, as though something underneath his skin was reacting with the divine water, like the holy water, you could say at this point. And he's going to use his action to dry himself off. Captain Vaynar.
Oh, great. Here we go, trying to relax. I don't even have any weapons.
He tries to swim across and grabs a towel.
Screw it. Fizzle Fuse, you might have been onto something, actually.
He whips out a towel and does 5 bludgeoning damage to the thing.
Take that.
It's gonna be his go. It's Nagiri.
How is this what we're doing right now?
Sailor Boy bathwater.
It's a some sort of cursed, corrupted water elemental that has clashed with the whatever's in Dart. Seems to be
That's what you get for not taking
fouling
a
the
bath.
water. See, this is why I don't take baths, Dart. Okay, make me make a dex save. And that one. Zapped it.
Wow.
Ooh,
Take
everyone
this.
feels everyone feels a tingle in the water as electricity has suddenly surged through it. The current is mostly focused on the water elemental, but that stung nonetheless. Okay, then it is the priest's go. She does say, the other baths, they all have their own properties that might help here as well. She quickly runs over to the hot heated bath and grabs one of the coals and throws the burning coal at the elemental.
He just raw dogged grabbing a burning coal. God damn.
She did. Unfortunately, yeah, it does scald her skin a little, and she ends up dropping it and fumbles.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna let her have Vesta's hands and be like, yeah, she's just badass like that.
Raven will swim away. Actually, she's going to have to use half a movement to get out of the pool here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She gets to one of these, like, braziers, and she will also grab a burning coal and throws it. Damn it! Gah! She scalds her hand, and it's too hot to hold. Willbert.
Where would our weapons have been left?
In the grand locker room,
Oh.
which is nowhere near you at the moment. It's out of the bath, down the hallway, locked in the locker. Then you'd have to come back this way. Basically, if you're going to get your weapons, you're not in the fight. You're
I'm grabbing a towel.
Yeah, okay. Grab a towel. Okay, yeah, I'll put a whip on your sheet.
No.
There you go. You can use that.
Is there a distance for the whip, or is it just straight up in the
Reach,
stairs?
yeah. It's got reach.
Okay. I'll go there anywhere. Oh!
Nice. What's a hit? 5 damage.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. How slow is my water element? Well, it's right at the bottom of initiative. Okay, Ivan.
I'm gonna like reach into his like satchel of like what would normally be his like bath like stuff that he would have brought along. But after seeing it was a public bath, he probably hasn't used it. So, okay. Could I use Create or Destroy Water on a water elemental?
I think it says an area that does not contain a creature.
It does not.
Yeah, so no, you can't. But that's not to say you can combine it with some of these other bath waters to do something interesting. You've got salt, cold, like ice cold. If you can think of how to use any of those in conjunction with that spell, that might be useful. Like you could try to get it to chase you and then destroy the pool as it leaps in, or... You could use it to break some of the ice water. I don't know. Oh, and also Agar, at this point you would have finished your drink. I'll have to add something to your sheet. Because, yes, they have
the glass
special
bowl as a
properties.
weapon.
I'm gonna have to find it.
Use the straws.
I will drink the water elemental.
You grab your straws, yeah.
Anyone was going to, you. That would be.
See, I don't want to use... The one thing I can use, I don't want to use yet.
Oh, are you thinking
Don't
about
use them.
the thing?
Yeah, I don't want to use the thing here. It doesn't feel narratively conclusive.
And
I mean, you
just
have your
use something
spells.
else.
You had a bag that gave you a potion that helped the one burn guy. You have your spells.
Yeah. It's because Ivan doesn't let his notes and everything out of his sight. He's a fucking nut job.
I would say I'd have my books with me,
so
but that's not
I should also clarify. My spells as an apothecary really won't work against this thing. Even my cantrip isn't worthless.
Okay, but you know who's even more worthless? Everyone who hasn't got a weapon right now. So don't feel like you're hard done by. Everyone's in the same situation.
I mean, if anything, Dart has probably additional weapons with him. Dart has all his stuff.
Tell you what, while you figure it out, we're gonna go to Koji.
All right, Chris.
Yes.
No one can hear me clapping and aggressively pointing in happiness.
Okay.
I'd like to ask the bartender for some of the knives behind the counter.
Yes, actually, it does say here, the knife can be used as a dagger. She says, take it, please. She's
Does he not have a
cowering
second?
behind here. There's another fruit knife, sure. Take it both.
Cheers.
One's more of a bread knife, but you can still use it.
A dagger is a dagger, a dagger is a dagger.
That's true. Well thought of.
I'm going to use the dagger that's on my sheet so you don't have to give me one.
That's fine, yeah. That's what I'm
So
expected.
I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can, within 30 feet, get back to the water elemental. And I have swim speed, so I'm not impeded by water.
Nice.
Let's get started. Damn it, almost 20.
Okay.
I'll just use my healer feat on
That's a hit.
Dart.
Dart,
can-
yeah, sure.
And I will follow that up with, of course, because it's light, I think I can follow up with a second attack.
Yes.
Pop a second, and just take the bonus off the damage, right? Isn't that the whole
Mhm.
shtick?
Yeah, you've got an off. If it's an offhand, yeah. No damage, so an extra 4 HP back. But they're good hits.
Go
Alright.
and roll a hit dice to heal.
Will do. Agar, you feel invigorated by that.
Oh. +2.
That
Also, he rerolls once. Rerolls once when he does that. It's another part of the healer feat.
Okay, sweet. I'll reroll the d8. Wow.
So 4.
It's 4.
It's
Alright, cool.
really not something you're used to heal, I guess.
He's like, I've had enough healing. It's because he's resisting, you know why. Like, he's like, don't touch me, don't touch me. He's freaking out right now because of all the weird water that's like burn him. And he's like, did that thing come out of me? What is that? And that's why it's hard to like get healing him. He's like swatting your hand away and everything. Okay, so Agar, yeah, that pineapple orange juice, really hit the spot. You're so invigorated that you're actually under the effects of the potion of invulnerability. So you have damage resistance to everything.
Damn.
Was a good juice.
Fucked.
Put it that way.
Agar will immediately try to make note of that recipe.
Fresh pineapple and fresh orange hit different. When you've been out at sea only eating meat and salted goods.
True. But yeah, you are resistant to everything right now, so
Nice.
feel free to try and draw the aggro of him, because it's your turn.
Yeah.
The power of a balanced vitamin-rich
So,
diet.
Agar will go towards this. Take a deep breath, and he it seems this herbal bath has woken something up. As I activate my symbiotic entity feature.
Oh. Symbiotic
Which-
entity, I love it.
Give me 12. And then Agar will, I suppose I'm resistant to everything. I'm gonna bite the thing. Agar,
Oh, great. Love it. Hey.
with
He's
the
drinking
extra
the water.
damage from- yeah, Agar's literally drinking it.
He's using the
Take a-
straws.
You just take a huge bite. You see the water element looks at you with a very shocked face. Just its eye is going to go wide. Its jaw drops, quite literally, because it's made of water. It just sort of splashes onto the floor.
No
You
one's
slide
done
that
that
back
before.
up too.
You're not as tasty as the other thing, but you'll do.
Too watered down. Raven says.
Chris, that is a question. What
Yeah.
does this bathwater taste like?
Herbal, right? So it's floral, it's scented, it's like vanilla, there's lavender.
So it tastes like kind of like inhaling watery Febreze.
Yes.
Ew,
Good analogy.
drinking a candle.
Karvik is still technically with you guys at the moment, so I'll let him take a swing if he wants.
Yay!
He hasn't parted ways just yet.
Sen, how does stuff work again? Was it
Uh,
first bite then claw?
Do what?
The Fury of Blows. Is that first bite then claw?
You have to hit a attack to do the flurry of blows thing. Yeah. So you have to hit.
Alright.
It's
Gotta hit it. Okay. We have 21 definitely hits. Why is some green and some not?
You just reminded me of Hunter's Mark.
It's a good job Carveg is still here then. Still teaching Koji the ropes on Ranger.
I forget it exists.
Another that's another 1 force damage. I don't think he's... You take it? No, I'll take it
Hunter's
now.
Mark
There
does
you
not seem to work. If a 14 hits, I'm gonna roll another d4.
go. Yeah, go for it. It's definitely a hit.
So that's
another
5 force
4.
damage total.
Yeah, another 4. Yeah, and it's at this point you realize you're in quite a fight, because this thing is still alive and not even bloodied yet.
Okay.
Good job there's like 8 of you and there's only 1 of it. Still.
Yep.
I will say that's your turn unless you want to move away. It's got no
Can
opportunity.
he topple? Can he get toppled?
Can't. No, he can't. He's immune to prone.
Okay, and I do not remember what my other property was.
So it just folds in and out of itself. Probably slice, but I don't think it's got any blood.
He will
no, it might be. No,
stay
it's in
next.
snare, isn't it?
It's most definitely not ensnare.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, time to whelm everyone.
Well, well, it's starting its turn next to me, so
Oh,
it can have this first.
a circle of spores. Halo of spores.
Halo of Spores, symbiotic entity version, so it's extra damage.
Ooh.
I've had
Necrotic.
Yep.
Hmm.
I shouldn't ignore the extra d4. I thought I'd fix that.
Okay.
It makes the save, but it takes half of the 7, so...
Half a 7, but not
The greater
3,
half.
So
Yeah.
I'll just give it back to.
Yeah, it was auto-rolling the both things that I put on it, because I put them on one thing. A little bit of
Alright.
damage.
Okay. Well, please, for the rest of us, describe exactly what's happening when that manifests.
As it's probably picking itself up, Agar just sort of looks at it and just spores that were perhaps hovering around him the entire time but invisible just suddenly manifests, eating into the water and drinking it up before returning to Agar and just being like, it seems the spores are hungry as well. You'll be good nutrition.
You see these little withered mushrooms suddenly expanding as they absorb all the water in it like sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, time to hit each creature in the elemental space. Well, I can get a good chunk of you, I reckon.
We are,
How
in
many?
fact, in a
3.
pool.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. We'll say Koji, Willbert, and Agar. Scoop you up and then hit you with a whelm. So I think each of you
Wait.
3.
Is he moving there?
Yes.
Then he's provoking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, he would be. And I'm going to ask you to roll those saves for me, please. It's a lot of damage.
What is the save?
DC 15.
Strength.
Strength.
That is a lot of damage.
Should just be the
Yes.
first 4. So only... It's going to be 22 damage if you fail.
Agar is going to use his inspiration from drinking this thing because he has been inspired by that flavouring in order for me to reroll.
I got a 13. Oof.
Okay, let's play, I'm afraid. That's also... Yes, okay, success. You only take half and half again. 22
Yep.
down to 11, down to 6. Yeah, you take 6. And you've got not even breaking your temporary hit points. It doesn't look. It looks like. All right. Whilst the creature surges up and the wave slams into the three of you, you are restrained as well, Koji and Willbert. As for Agar, I will just say you're pushed to the side. And unless you can breathe underwater, you are also suffocating. Okay. That is its whole action. As well, something else you'd notice. Oh wait, is he befouled? Yeah, never mind. He doesn't heal unlike the rest of you, so you're good in that regard. Still, I think we're back to the top with Dart. He's gonna head over to. He's like, "Damn, that was a good idea. Taking the knives. You got any more?" We're like, "No, we're fresh out." Like, screw it. Comes over to the ice bath and picks up like a chunk of ice in your bonus action dash to get into a position where you can throw it. And he just lobs a chunk of ice at this thing. And let's see. Not proficient in improvised weapons, so I'm afraid that is a miss. Alright. Still better than nothing. Captain Vaynar's got his towel out. Move into a position to flank.
Take this. Damn it, I got it knotted. Hold on.
He has to like do the like twirly thing where he's like holding it up, holding one end on Nagiri. Your turn. Switch up as well.
Just go down.
Oh, he's not going down yet.
I don't want to say it, this is officially the weirdest battle we've had. Majority of us are naked.
Yes, you are. Naked fight against Dart's dirty bathwater. This is the D&D after all. Okay,
And he
another
can
fail
no
on my
longer
part.
take a reaction this round, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's zapped again. Alright, the priest. She will actually. She'll run over to this pool of water and bless it. And she will say, anyone who steps inside the pool will receive a blessing. Okay, Fizzlefuse hasn't actually gone yet, so he'll be like, oh, okay. He steps in, and now he's under the effects of Bless. Nice! Forgot to add him to the initiative. He's the one with the whip.
Thank you, Fizzlefuse. Very cool.
Alright. We'll say he spent his time getting into the pool, ready, and then it'll be Raven's go. She's probably going to attempt that same hot coal. Tosses it at the elemental. And then Willbert. Oh wait, it hit? Okay, finally. It does 1d6 fire damage, which isn't that good, but it's
Chris,
something.
I
Yes.
want to ask something. I would have said it to Raven, but I'm currently head deep in water, so I can't say it. Grab a towel and catch a towel on fire.
She could do.
With
She's got
doing fire
enough
damage.
movement, but she would have to do that on her next turn because
Yes.
it's movement to get to this tower and then back around again.
Yeah,
And
but it's
she
just
does
an
know-
idea
you-
for everyone.
You will notice, though, however, when that coal hits, it immediately extinguishes and goes out. It is not very effective. Okay. Wilbur.
Gonna bonus action.
You're whelmed as well.
Gonna bonus action shift.
Uh-huh.
and he's panicking. He's going wild in this water. The hair is all on end, and while shifted, I have advantage on Wisdom check, and no creature within 30 feet can make rolls with advantage.
Oh right, okay.
As he is in
the attacks with advantage, yeah.
He's in wild hunt mode. Not that he knows. However, being naked and not in his armor, he now sees all this fur and he's panicking and he's floating and he's twisting and turning and I guess I'm going to try and whip with disadvantage.
Yeah. Go ahead. It will be dis.
That should have been... it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, still a miss, I'm afraid.
But yeah, at least it's disadvantage
But he can't,
on him.
Yeah, he can't get advantage on you at least.
Yeah.
You're being tossed around,
forget
span
you're
around like
healing.
And, I do
yeah.
still get 6. Is it 6? HP. 2 times proficiency. That's just 4.
Okay. Enjoy. Ivan?
Okay.
You want Koji to go first again?
Yeah, let Koji go first.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Koji, you are restrained and grappled.
Restrained and grappled. Okay.
Yes. The grapple doesn't really do anything different. The
Okay.
restrained
so
is the major problem.
I have to roll something to get out of that, correct? And is that a...
Yeah, it takes your action to do it, but you can escape by pulling off a successful acrobatics or athletics check.
Is that the action, though?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Let me check something. Fuck, an action. Pissed. Oh, that's a verbal component. I can't even do that.
This
Pressing
thing
all the
will
wrong buttons.
batter you at the start of its turn as well. You're in risk of getting knocked out, but
I will take my action to get out.
give me that check.
That's definitely
Hey.
a pass.
You're good. You want to jump out and
Yeah.
free yourself? Or do you want to end up?
Oh, I was gonna say, try to move from here. Insert Koji doing
That's
cool
fine.
movement.
You can like spin yourself out up onto the steps and then slip around here. It's it's got no attack of opportunity either because it's still under the shocking grasp.
Ooh, I don't. I would have to move back into its range.
To do your double attacks, yeah.
No, to do bite. I don't have an action.
Oh yeah.
Weirdest movement ever.
It doesn't have a reaction, so you can move in and out of its range as much as
We
you want.
just
You right.
just established that.
No, I sort of forgot about it. Momentary lapse that I can't bite and then leave.
Oh,
Dirty
Hey.
20.
solid. Another chunk. At this point, you do see the elemental losing form. Its water is sort of splashing apart. The bloody, in other words.
And of
And
course,
Ivan, you have
backwards.
a action. Or do you want me to go on to Agar?
Go on to Agar.
All right, Agar, your turn.
Alright. Just check symbolic body a moment. Yeah. Your melee attacks. With Circle of Spores, the symbiotic body, it says melee attacks. Would that include melee spell attacks?
Correct.
Yeah, if it doesn't say melee weapon attacks, then yeah.
Okay. I don't think that actually helps me here, actually looking at it, so...
Full whip's a melee spell attack.
Yeah, I do not have that.
Shillelagh.
I do have Shillelagh, but I don't have something to use Shillelagh on. But
Sure.
either way... Nom 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 nom.
Okay, it's just... This is where people with unarmed attacks and natural weapons are really getting to shine, I guess.
Really?
Missed that time, fortunately.
Well, we have the other option.
Oh.
Nom 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 nom.
He's gonna... bonus action. That
Still a miss.
just barely misses, I'm afraid.
Do I not...
It's less...
Wait.
With the...
If I'd have moved here. Would
yes,
the flanking
you
make
had
a
to move
difference?
there. Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
would
just
have.
realised that afterwards. Well, I'll move here for the purposes of the captain having flanking.
Okay. Yeah, it is less and less of it. As you eat it, it's getting smaller. And so it's harder to fight. Thrashing and thrashing, Karvek in the back. It's your turn.
Not Ivan first?
Sorry, I'm just really like... I know what the correct answer is, but I don't want to do that.
Well, there's no wrong
Some
or
of
right
your
answers in
spells
this
gotta
fight.
do something.
You can use your environment as well. Like I'm demonstrating with Raven and the priest that you can throw hot coals or frozen blocks of ice.
No,
There's
I know.
Towels to use for whips. There's... Alright, Karvek gets a few hits in alongside his captain. Just in time by the looks, because... Oh, it's not going to be enough to kill it though. 4 damage is not being applied to it, so I need to fix that. 11 just misses, am I right? Okay. And
And then he's
Willbert,
gonna
you
swim all the way to the edge of the corner.
got it. At the start of your turn, Willbert, you take 10 bludgeoning damage as you are tossed around inside of its form. And I think that was a good move, freeing yourself. Not freeing yourself. Well, yeah, Koji freed himself, but Willbert haven't got advantage on either. So slamming with advantage won't do anything. Instead, I think it will... try to come up out of the water and slam one at Agar.
I just realised it
Hits.
started its turn next to me, so it can
It
also
did.
have some more Halo Spores.
Nice, yeah. Oh god. The con save, it does not like this draining sensation, and as it thwacks you with a body of water, you are knocked prone. But you're still feeling fine because that 13 is reduced to 6 thanks to the pineapple orange juice.
Which has only just gone through my temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then the second slam will go towards you, Koji. Since you can't seem to break Agar.
Yep.
That's a hit too. Ooh,
And
that
I'm
might knock you out. Bang! Koji hits the floor and slides across the watery surface. You kind of butt up against the fruit stand here. And we're back to the top of the round with Fizzlefuse. He's got his whip ready. We'll dive into the fray. And then... yeah, that's a hit. Decent damage. Dart has grabbed a handful of these ice cubes. And he's kind of dashing back and forth, throwing them at him. He's not a finesse weapon, unfortunately, so he's having to use strength. Which is why most of these are going wide. Vaynar's set up with the flank. He's got his whip ready. And then Nagiri. Your turn.
We're bringing it down. Just a couple more hits. Nice work, Nagiri.
It is very near death now, as that electrical current continues. Yeah. Very. Keeping it low. Okay, the priest. No. They see Koji. They will try to run over and at least stabilize you. They roll their wisdom. Yes, you are stabilized at the very least. Willbert and Raven coming back with her whip. Double whip. Yours misses, but Raven's goes through. She's proficient too with whips, so nearly bringing it down. Oh wait, no, it is down. Oh my god, Raven got the hit. I didn't expect it. She says, "Duck, Willbert," and yeah, you're able to. Well, more getting tossed around. You see the towel going to slap over the top of your head, impact the head of this creature, and it sends every droplet flying in a different direction. And you're suddenly released, and you fall.
Wow,
back,
Raven!
Plop.
Did you learn those whip techniques in your spying missions?
No, what? Who's anything about spies? No, what? Spying? Not me. Scout, Nagiri. It's a different thing altogether. Scouting. She gives you a wink. That will end the combat, and you do see the befouled, watery elemental begin to sink back into the water, and it's got this kind of almost blackish, greyish tint to it that almost looks like it's soot or dissolved charcoal in the water. And whatever that was, it was like washed off of Dart. Like whatever it was, it came from them, reacted badly with them. And Dart's left kind of, yeah, you will reel back the... Here you go, Ivan, there's something you might want to attend to.
Oh.
Koji. Is there a... Did you say you was a doctor?
Yes, I'm a doctor.
We need to help your friend here.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of this pool.
I
What is that stuff anyway?
do want to say real quick, Ivan, as you're tending to Koji, by the way, his bandages across his chest are loose, and there is some errant blood leaking from him a little bit.
Ivan will just sort of silently like tighten up those bandages and get them, basically like try to change them discreetly, like very quickly, and then
Do at any point you see what's under them?
The thing is Ivan wouldn't. He probably would, but he is not trying to. He's not investigating them like a. If that makes sense, like he would note them down like in his head, like he would think about it, he would note it, but he wouldn't like. If your bandages are loose and they need to be changed, he's going to change them.
Okay. It just depends if anyone sees what's under it or anything.
But yes, you can roll hit dice to heal as many times as you really want to. Just tell me how many it is.
I think what you were saying was yes.
Yes.
You do see what's underneath. Okay. Regardless of whether you're trying to or not, that's all Pillow needed to know.
I rolled 2.
And it'll be an extra 2 for each of those hit dice, but I have to spend uses, so I have to keep track.
So
is this something you wanted to reveal now?
I
Describe.
will just say, Sen, you do know what's under there because we've had to talk. So Ivan sees what it is.
Okay, gotcha.
I got lucky. It's the one person who does know about this, so no one else sees.
Wait, what do you mean?
All right.
See what it is? Isn't it what there isn't?
But
Multiple times you've seen those bandages bleed something underneath. Even moments where Koji has not been damaged to the chest.
We'll have to
But yes,
remain a
Ivan.
mystery then for now. The priest helps you to your feet, Koji.
Thank you.
Are you
Sorry
alright?
for
No,
disturbing
it is I who
your
should be
rest.
sorry. It is
I set the daggers
Unprecedented.
back down. Or the knives.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they kind of like look around. Is it safe? Is it safe?
Yep.
more than anything else, I think our friend Dart needs to come clean. If we were
I've done
aware-
enough cleaning for one day. Do you know what I mean?
No. You've proven that something you has can cause a danger. This
Maybe
isn't...
What? No, this was the bathwater. Something in the bathwater harmed him. Didn't you see how it hurt him?
Ivan.
Ivan,
Like,
should
just...
do this.
seriously, Dart, I'm really sorry. If I knew the bathwater would hurt you, I wouldn't have told you to get in there. I'm really sorry about this.
That's okay, Nagiri. You weren't to know, but it seems as though, yes, there are things I need to tell you. And it's a reason why I've been trying to get away from any medical, whether it be magical or not, healing.
We should do this in private, no?
Yes, we should.
I look at the priestess and I say, could we borrow a private bath to speak?
No. We need to
This is,
recuperate from this.
This is mostly public baths, but yeah, actually, there are private baths within Port Nyanzaru, but this is the only public one here. I apologize.
Rather than a private bath, do you have a private room where we can speak?
Mhm.
Why don't we just wait until we get to sleep place?
Yeah, you could get a room in the Thundering Lizard. That would be at least some privacy there. And also, is your friend alright? He seems to be clawing at the walls. Smells like wet badger in here. Are you alright, my dear? Willbert,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Wilbert is like running around in circles and panicking. He's hyperventilating.
Oh God, nearly
Is that-
drowned.
What's happening? What's wrong with me?
We told you
am I a
this,
monster?
Willbert. You didn't believe us.
My goodness,
The
don't get
badger.
it.
is he? I'm gonna roll religion here.
Did the badger finally see his own shadow?
Oh my God, she rolled that 20. He's cursed.
No,
The curse of Malar is
No.
upon him.
no,
No,
he's a shifter.
I'm cursed.
No, he's not accursed.
And yeah, obviously it don't last long, but as he's
A
turned back,
shifter.
he's curled up in fetal position. He's like full on Wilbert baby moment.
At
That
the
is
minor
precisely what Malar's curse is.
Yes, it is a minor form of lycanthropy that doesn't manifest as a curse.
Wait, not all lycanthropes are from Malar. Some are from Saloon.
I know Malar's curse when I see it. I rolled in that 20.
Ivan goes, he isn't a danger. and
Karvik,
by technicality, he has
Get out of her
control
sight.
over it.
Titles away. Seeing him return back to normal, she does seem to be relieved and
Besides, if a werebadger were to be controlled by a curse, I believe the werebadger is good.
he'd start cleaning your floors whether you liked it or not.
Have you
He
not
says
heard of the
nonetheless-
wild
Bear.
werebear orphanages?
nonetheless, I think it's disrupted the peace here in the bathhouse. I do recommend getting yourselves a private room in the Thundering Lizard. I must attend to cleaning this bath. And you see, she begins kind of just casting maybe destroy water on it herself at this point.
Kindly get the
You drop
fuck
silver?
out.
Nice. Okay. Not that harshly, but yeah, to some extent.
I'll drop 10 more silver. I'm gonna go
10
broke.
silver? That's more than enough. Yeah, don't worry. You got plenty of little quests soon to be.
I can help my mom
had.
do work. That's what
it, we're
Koji
not
does
playing.
when he's not working.
We're not
That's a
going on
guide.
the adventure. We're doing chores for Mama Koji.
Not Koji just disappears for a while and it's like, what are you doing? I had to make deliveries.
Oh no. Thundering Lizard then. Okay,
Y'all may be in
yeah.
foreign lands. I'm like a block or two that way.
Feels like the right one? Yes. Okay.
Ivan does
Spread you out.
seem particularly agitated by both Darth's reaction to him and the being removed from the premises.
They didn't remove you. They just asked you to leave. Since it's getting a bit hairy, and they do need to clearly evacuate the pools regardless. Most people are being ushered out since there is clearly something wrong.
A group of foreigners crawled out of the ocean, came to a bathhouse, and accidentally caused that. Yeah, no one wants you there right now for a bit.
Hey, at least no one else is harmed, only us.
It's true.
Someone walked into your house and summoned a demon in your bathroom, you would not be happy.
Hey, clearly she
Yeah.
was the one throwing weird stuff in the bath water.
Maybe, but still.
Nothing different from what she was using for our bath, Raven says.
Yeah, but still, it reacted to something with us. Some of us.
Again, Ivan will be a bit pointed here. He says, the blame for what's occurred should be on Dart.
What? It's not like he would know this would happen. Because if he did, he wouldn't have gone into the water.
If we knew what was going on with him, we could have predicted it.
Could we, Dart?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you honestly. There's a lot about my past I don't know. Roll an insight check on that, of course, if you wish.
Of course.
Yeah, there's a notable pause between the word like a lot I don't know about my past. It's almost like you went to say like life and then kind of changed up the word, but you do believe that he has some perhaps memory loss as well. Might be due to the same thing that went on in your heads, but then again, notably, he wasn't there when Syndra Sylvain cast her spell. So is he talking about something else? He did mention that he knows your benefactor, so did she cast a spell on him? But she didn't take away your entire history. She never rid you of your backstory. But Dart seems to be saying that it goes and stretches farther than that, perhaps. But yeah, he says, anyway, looks like we're here. Yeah, okay, so I'll describe to you the Thundering Lizard, which is a fantastic destination in the Pornine Zone. Here we go. Let's go with this one. Alright. Thundering Lizard. The doors open directly into the Red Bazaar. So yeah, you're in the Red Bazaar. This is where it is. The atmosphere is chaotic and extends throughout into the inn. There's a mix of cultures here, Choltians, travelers from afar. And you can see there is a humanoid, probably a Choltian human, behind the bar. He's probably in about his late 40s. And you can hear the barman kind of being called to by another patron who says, hey, Emeka, another drink for me and my crew. I'm buying them around this time. His name is Emeka. There you go. Oops. That's not how you spell it. M with a K. There you go. That's how you spell it. Oh boy.
He
turns around as he's serving this gentleman and sees you all as well coming in. And says, "Oh, welcome, travelers. What'll it be? Food, drink, a room perhaps?"
We need a room, preferably a large one.
And preferably one with a kitchen if available.
Weapons, potions, bombs, if you have the rupees.
Our chef here is the best in a great deal of distance.
We offer small rooms to guests, including a larger honeymoon suite. How long will you be staying?
We don't know yet. We're here on an expedition.
No worries.
Perhaps if we got the rooms for, say, a 10-day, how much would that be?
Meals included or not?
Raw ingredients included, and I'll do the cooking.
You want to work?
I am happy to help in the kitchen.
Huh. Alright. He thinks for a moment, maybe adjusting the prices in his head. How about this? There seems to be a large group of you. If I offer you the honeymoon suite at no extra cost, and there's a group suite actually. How many of you? He's counting heads. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you.
Oh, minus me and
one other, I guess. So like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that'll work. Because there is a 5-room abode. He says. There is a large dormitory to accommodate for large parties like yourself, or adventurers on a budget. So we will say for lodging with meals included, but you're doing the cooking, I will say let's call it 9 silver pieces per person per night. So for a 10-day, that is 90 silver or 9 gold. And that's per person actually, so might be a lot at the moment.
Isn't 10 silver
Might be better
Electrum?
just
And
no, we don't fuck with Electrum.
Oh, so it just skips to gold. Okay.
We do not use that here. We
It's
don't want this.
Out of character.
5
I
silver for
can-
1 Electrum, I believe.
I can pay for 2 of us for the 10-day if we think we'll need that. Or should we start with 5 and go from there?
I can offer someone lodging at my place. My mom wouldn't mind.
Wow, I got you still had 30 gold. Jesus.
I can pay for
Snuck
a few
that past
days
Aaron,
of
mate.
myself.
Yeah, I only gave 9.
We kind of used all our gold.
Make my money a round number.
Also, I kind of regret giving so much money to that one statue on fucking Salut. It's yet to come back.
Yeah.
So, all good that did.
Well, I don't know where that is. I don't know what's going to happen with that yet, so...
Better part to be worth it. We're broke.
But I will hold 2 gold to Agar and say, rather than a 10-day, let's go for 5.
That sounds good.
With everything you have, it should be enough for us.
Yeah.
Plus
So 5 of us. What was it? Yeah. How much is it? Is that everything that I've got?
Effectively.
So 9 silver at night, and there's 5 of us. So that's 4.5 gold a night times 5. That's not right. 22 gold?
0.5.
22.
And I'm handing you 2 gold.
So there's 5 of us staying here, 2 of me
Yeah.
and someone else. I guess are the captain and Karvek going about their ways?
Captain and Karvik will be going about their ways, yes. As will Raven, to be honest.
Yep.
So we're keeping Fizzlefuse, so yes, that is 5 people.
Wait, you're...
So
Who are the 5 people that are gonna stay at the lodging? Because
You
Koji
5.
is going to his mother's home.
My house, yeah. I live with my mom.
These 5 here.
But then you have Ivan.
oh wait, there's 6.
That's 6. Yeah, and I did say one person could maybe stay with.
I could take Fizzle
you.
Fuse.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't take much space.
No. Okay, so I've deducted. So I'm down to 10 gold and 15 silver with everything.
Okay.
But that should have paid for all of us for 5 nights.
Yep. Good
How much
stuff.
gold?
Okay.
How much gold do you have right now, Agar?
He's got 10
Oh,
more
I've
left.
got 10 gold. I've got 10 gold and 15 silver left.
To
Damn.
to be fair, I paid like a huge chunk of the money to.
Yeah.
I did too. I paid all my gold.
Which
Yeah.
are pennies in the long run. You see, he draws back a curtain here and says, "Come this way. Follow me."
I'm following them temporarily. As sort of just, yeah, I'm visiting.
And
saying.
he leads you up these stairs, and he says, "Just be warned. There is a curse going around. Have you not heard?"
Oh, we
That's
do.
upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
Are you talking about the captain of the Dark Spectre? Yeah, we might be the cause of that curse, apparently, or at least the rumors around it.
Yeah, and I know I'm cursed as well.
You're not cursed, Willbert, as I said. It's much more nuanced.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
That's one paste. Nice. Nice.
Oh, Chris, I forgot to ask my usual question. Do I know this man?
Probably not as well as you think, but I will say you've heard about him for sure. Like, he is a
Like acquaintance. Just sort of like, yeah,
yeah.
I know you exist. You know me. Blah.
like, because you've not needed to come to the Thundering Lizard for food or lodging before, because of course you've got your own home, so why would you? But there are sometimes good spots for rumors and gathering information, and this is a local hotspot where you could gather information. So yeah, you come here to talk and get some like I say, rumors. You also probably know the other person here, Esther, I believe. But Emeka is usually fascinated by people, loves to drink alongside the patrons, and he has more than his fair share of stories from his days as a dinosaur trainer. So you probably heard about him from that reason. Anyway, yeah. But you know about his wife as well, Esther Isrit.
Is this area that Agar is going into the correct one?
My wife.
Nope, it'd be down here.
Guys, just opening everyone's rooms, looking about.
They also have a daughter as well, Chizadi. But he says, and yes, that's it. Through there. There you go. You have a shared dormitory. Feel free to use the balconies as well.
Thanks, we can do some al fresco dining.
Fresco dining. Love it.
If it's funny, it gets to break canon.
Al fresco is just
Eating outside.
it's draconic for being outside. Yeah.
It's draconic for being outside.
Love it.
Agar will plant some spores in both of the plant pots.
And Nagiri, from where you are, you can see the Thundering Lizard's almost a tall, imposing building, and you can spot this from a distance, clearly, because it has a giant Tyrannosaurus skull on the front that you can see much clearer from here.
Ivan looks down and says, "They have a pool?"
They do. Yes.
They fly now?
There is a garden, and the shade provided by the tall walls.
Nagiri just jumped out the window.
Oh shit, is that a pool? Crash.
Imagine.
Go watch this
Ooh,
cannonball, fuckers.
Yeah, there's tape. There's like a picnic table outside and everything.
There is. So what you're looking at is the
Agar.
garden, one of the busiest areas of the inn. And the shade provided by the tall walls of the garden, combined with a small pool, hold a lot of appeal to guests. The garden provides the perfect environment for spending a relaxing evening, cooling off.
Ivan immediately draws all the curtains.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you want to bring Fizzlefuse up here?
Oh, sure. I mean, they can all come
Agar.
up. They're just not staying in the room.
Agar
yeah.
claims the black bed.
Yep.
Oh damn, we've got our own little private baths.
Yep, we do.
So basically
Little
anything
curtains.
beyond this door here. Ours?
Correct. Yeah, this is your quarter of the Thundering Lizard.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
We've
very
even got the executive
cozy.
bathroom.
5 large beds, small lockbox for personal belongings, and access to a private balcony.
Mm.
The bathroom cubicles each contain a bath, and any guests you want to. He says, anytime you wish to use the bath, just notify me, and I will fetch water for you.
Every night that we end up staying in the inn, I will need one in the morning.
Of course. If there is anything else, you can find me downstairs by the bar.
Understood.
Enjoy your stay in the Thundering Lizard. And he
Yeah, and if you
takes a
tell
bow
me,
and heads back.
I can make sure the bath water is at the right temperature. Or too hot.
And since you are early to Purna and Zarul, there is a menu here. I will hand you in case you wished for dinner this evening. Since you have paid for the cooking and ingredients, here you go. He hands you each a menu.
Alright.
Got dinosaurs on.
He gave you. Yes, it does.
Where's my crayon drawing minion?
Nuggies!
It's
Will
Dino
needs his
Nuggies.
crayons.
Jeez.
Is it breakfast
Oh.
time?
Hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Can I get this
Thanks
dinosaur
for saw
free?
bacon, eggs, toast, and bread.
All right, well, Ivan will shut the door once the innkeeper leaves and just go. Now, Dart. Begin from the beginning.
From the beginning. Look, I'd be much more comfortable telling you all this if I knew you all a little bit better. I don't know who to trust.
But
This
we've been
information.
for I don't know how long on the ship. You know something very damning about me that's gonna cost me my life.
It's true. In a way, we're sort of in the same boat. The last time I let this information leak, I was captured, held prison in Midra's capital.
Ivan will narrow his eyes.
So we. Yeah, I only. Sorry, it was Weep actually. I'll correct that. Yeah, I was captured in Weep, held in that fort of theirs, Fort Midden. For those who don't know, it's basically fantasy Alcatraz. It's a prison island.
I know it too well.
It's
What is Alcatraz? I know Midden.
Ivan.
Fort Midden is a prison island, and it's off the west coast of Weep. Highly fortified, and that's where they threw me because they didn't know whether I was on their side or not. In fact, I think they had plans for executing me. That was if it wasn't for our mutual benefactor.
So the benefactor got you out of prison, and rather than coming on the same ship as us, you hitched a ride on another ship?
Not so much got me out, but rather prevented me from being killed. At the very least. No, actually, as it happens, I made my escape when a certain prison break broke out. Guards were overrun, and pirates, of all things, saved me. And my choice was to kind of go along with some of the crew or run into a city filled with guards who were on the lookout for escapees. I chose the former.
Wait. I thought it was impossible to escape from Midden.
Yeah, well, so did I.
There was a prison break?
Mm-hmm. They even turned the cannons on the guards. It was insanity. Chaos.
I'm really confused as to the timeline, because this sounds like an event that happened with us, but then that doesn't line up with other things.
It has to
In any
have happened
case-
before the Chiasters, because of reasons.
Yeah.
It's at this point you realize you were in the prequel.
Ivan
weird
will
way.
say there were some in the council that bidded I be sent to Midden, but some argued against it.
Uh-huh. So you know how bad it is there.
I never had to go,
That's
but
You're lucky then.
I do know how serious such a place would be.
It's been a little while since I escaped, but I was still under the duress of those pirates, you know? I was expected to fulfill some duties, so to speak. And the first chance I got to get off that ship was you guys, and I took it.
Well, considering that your body had an adverse reaction to blessed waters, it means that I will need to examine you.
Give me the first persuasion check.
The first of many persuasions.
Eek.
He says, I'm sorry, but I have no guarantee of what you guys will do if you learn what I am. Like I said, the last time this information was revealed, I became public enemy number 1. And I understand why as well. I don't exactly resent them, but I just wish they had listened.
I have no intention of treating you like an enemy. I have my disagreements with some people here. But I am a
Even if I showed you, you would just get more questions. And this time, I don't have the full story. I don't exactly know how I became this way or what even happened to me. What freed me.
Wait, this time?
Have you considered that the doctor might be able to help you answer some of those questions you have about yourself?
He seems to be weighing that idea up in his head. You can give me a persuasion check as well, Agar.
Yay. Does it go well?
Doesn't too bad.
I want to do something that might give, or no, that would be to Ivan's thing, maybe, but it might give persuasion bonus or something.
What was you going to say?
Dart, if anyone here would hurt you for something you told me, something you told us, I mean, Nagiri is UNT in this place. It's not the first time we're going to hear
avoid
about
the Y words.
Sorry.
No Y word, no Y word.
Nagiri is... Yeah, whatever, you know what I mean.
To be honest,
that's why I say we're in the same boat.
and based on the
equally
Not
reaction,
exactly, because you already have the power over me.
No, I'm equally as hated and hunted. Let's put it that way.
but what Nagiri means is it's not real. Whilst you may be equal in that regard, and I do not know if that is the case or not, you have information over him that he does not have over you. You have, for want of a better word, advantage.
Give me a Nagiri persuasion check.
Me, you said?
Yeah. Agar, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. So am I just rolling again or
Yes.
rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
You are rolling again, but it's gonna be hard to beat a 15 what you got already. Unless you do, and that's a success. Nice. Okay. That slight edge on mentioning, he's got information over you and he hasn't got it back. There's a sort of an inequality to this relationship. He says, close the door. Agar, come in and close the door.
Oh, I thought the door was closed. Oops.
He's just chilling on the balcony, like leaned up against it. But
Ivan will draw the curtains
he's
as well.
Understood. Yeah, no prying eyes are in the room. Koji, Nagiri double checks no one's listening against the door. Really vigilant. Dart. Size. Alright. I'm only doing this on one condition. You promise that this doesn't change anything between us all? That no one's gonna hurt me or detain me or trap me or tell others?
I can promise you that I will make sure that no one in this room will hurt you for this. And I'm not gonna tell on you and other people. That's for you to decide.
Your secrets are yours to share.
As long as you don't betray me, I will not betray you.
You have my word.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Raven nods and says, I swear it.
Yep. I'm honor bound to stay true to my word. As will I.
Looks towards Karvik.
What's one more secret?
And finally, Willbert, leading out in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, you're one of us.
All right.
One of us! One of us!
One of us! You see, as he begins to doff his... Well, I think first of all, he probably takes off a hood. You see, there is a very peculiar shape to his head. And it does not look round, it looks more square almost. And there's a material to it that just looks a bit bizarre, honestly. Let me find the art for it. This is an extreme change, what you've expected from him.
He's a
Okay,
robot.
here we go. Oh. He went really small. There we go. Let's bring him back up to size. There is a skeletal face when
I
he
was
removes his mask and pulls his hood down. Yeah. There is bleach white bone underneath. And bizarrely, there is this shape embedded into the top of his skull. It's not as extreme as this one, where it's protruding all the way up, but it is clearly shaped in such a way. Like a... For him, it might be sort of a triangular shape, which kind of gives that point towards the back of his hood, whereas this image more depicts like a hexagonal shape. And yeah, this is attached to this bleach white bone, and he's got no flesh on him whatsoever, no skin, not even a scrap. He is completely devoid of anything, no meat hanging on the body. This isn't someone afflicted by the death curse. There's no way. They'd be dead at this point, Ivan. This is a full-on undead entity. And he looks around the room, now creaking slightly. You can hear the cracking of bone as he kind of flexes his spine.
Intriguing.
I can see why you don't want people to notice.
Of all the things I could have guessed, this might not have been on the table.
Yeah.
Well,
Another
a little
cursed
bit.
one.
The question is if you are just bone, what do you smell?
That was this. And he pulls out a small bottle, and it is rotten, like a rotten meat smell coming from it. And he says, I
My
use this to
favourite
mask
scent.
myself because I wanted people to believe I was under the death curse.
Hmm.
It was a much easier sell than this.
And nasal camouflage.
If people believed I was under the death curse, they would just pity me. But in this true form, they hunt me. You already heard just before we came in here attacks of undead on the city. If I showed my face out there, I'd be shot down in seconds.
That's
I wouldn't even be met with suspicion. With Nagiri's case, you might be captured for like answers, torture, interrogation, but they would just kill me, no questions asked.
can't say Nagiri would get asked questions. But this is so much more. Those are
I don't think they'd allow me
zombies.
the transfer questions.
Those are zombies, fully flesh and old flesh and blood. They aren't cognizant. They aren't sentient. They aren't. Can I look closer
Sure.
at what's in his head? Like,
Yeah.
I almost want to say I reach out to try to just tap it. But can I?
He kind of veers away slightly as you try to, but
I'm sorry.
Can-
I just.
he lets you at least see it a little
It-
closer.
Is this like something arcane? Is this religious? Is this...
Questions. All right, I'll
Can I
say you can
Yes.
roll Koji. Koji can roll Actually, you can roll survival. Maybe you're gonna get more information about like what material it is and
Yeah,
what.
That's
and
what I want to know.
Whereas Ivan, you can roll an Arcana check.
Oh, and I'm exhausted.
Yes. Sorry about that.
I want to know if it's like metallic,
25.
stony, woody.
25 plus...
Hmm.
All I
Four,
wanna say is
29!
His appearances reminding me of like a Necron from 40k. Also, I
Yeah, a
couldn't get
little
that
bit.
bonus. You have a 25.
Okay.
Using all your
Ivan-
guidance for yourself, greedy.
I'm sorry, Ivan is a... I am a wizard.
Ivan's greed sickens me.
My desire for infinitely high knowledge checks sickens you. I'm so sorry.
I would give you a 1 if it would give me a 40. But anyways,
All right.
If it wouldn't matter for me, I can give the 4 to Koji.
No, to Koji. What did Koji get?
He got
I got a 15.
15, so 4. Yeah, I'd say. No, 15's alright. You can definitely make out it is carved wood by the looks, and it's shaped into that of like a triangle, and it's clean equilateral sides. So
it's like high quality.
very like a stereotypical geometry like shape to it.
Like you could confuse this for stonework. Like it's so clean cut and just ding ding ding.
Yep, definitely. And you can see that the top half of their head has been like completely removed, and this is fixed inside the skull with such necessity that you think removing this would as well break their head off, and
Is
Possibly.
it a full skull? From the image, it looks like it's the front of a skull just put on for like looks at this point.
It is a full skull. Yep. But it's just part of it has been kind of removed and this has been fixed in. You also notice the shape of it is completely flat on the top. Like, for example, if he was doing a headstand, he could probably like
His head
stay
is
on
table.
that. Yes, his head is table. Sure. For Ivan, with your 29. Yeah,
25.
so 25, all right.
Oh no, 29 because I didn't get the point. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. There are no runes or magical scribblings or anything of that sort on them. Nothing that indicates that this is a magical piece of equipment, wondrous item, or anything of the like. And yet, something specific about that shape. It almost feels like it could be maybe slotted into something. Maybe? You're not exactly sure?
So, like... so like a keystone or like a
Yes.
Is it like... I know this is Sen's role, but it's got me thinking. It's like you could add attachments. Like, it's a body base, and you could expand it to, like, be a hulking giant, like, construct.
Remember, it's quicker
More
to reload
so-
your head than it is to... It's quicker to
Pull out your
just swap
side-
your head than it
re-
pull out your side.
Yeah,
but
then
no,
reload.
so it's like a...
I would
it's like
say
a-
more so it attaches to something else, if anything.
Okay.
so it's like a... The way an Allen wrench is a key to to wrenches are. It's like
Yes. Correct.
We need to open this door. Picks up dart. Just I know I said I could pick locks, but I didn't mean use me to pick locks.
I'll say with the
Ivan-
29 as well, you just barely see on the top maybe flecks of gold on the top, like as though this has been placed against something gold,
Mm,
and it's like there are tiny flecks stuck inside the wood that have been they've been caught, and you only catch them when you kind of like examine it in the light.
Ivan sort of like puts his fingers together and he considers. He looks us over. He does this thing where he is looking like through his glasses, and clearly he has this idea, and then he says, "I could tell you what I think, but I don't know if you want to know."
I think I already know, but Dart seems to be unwilling to talk about it, but I will say there's more to that Arcana check than before.
Mm.
Obviously, he is some sort of animated undead. With the 29, however, there are a few rules that Dart seems to be breaking here.
Is there
One,
an image of his body?
no, it's Dart's body. It would be. The rest of him is skeletal. But he hasn't revealed all of that. He's only taken off his head piece and hood.
We can't convince him to show chest.
No.
I'm wondering if he's...
But you can see maybe into the collar a little bit and see that there are like collarbones showing, etc.
So is he just like woodwork pieces and skeleton?
Yeah, effectively.
So he's breaking
feel
the
like-
Alright.
rules.
So undead follows some certain rules, especially because let me finish this.
Oh, sorry.
Necromancy is a school of magic that's definitely one Ivan's looked into. Typically, when you animate the dead, they only stay under your control for a certain period of time, usually 24 hours, unless someone is continually recasting that spell to maintain that control. After which, usually, they run free. And by free, I mean they will seek out life and destroy it. And they don't do it in a talkative manner either. Dart here, he appears to be completely sentient and of their own free will, which is highly unusual.
I believe there's only a few instances of common undead, or even uncommon undead, that maintain will. True will. Ivan just sort of says, it's not common for any form of undead to maintain cognizance. The most notable examples of those that do usually are vampires, which you are clearly not, liches, which you may very well be, but we cannot know.
I don't suck souls out of people, if that's what you're asking.
I'm saying that...
Ivan, you haven't seen him do that.
No.
If he did, or rather, if he didn't, and he was a lich, he'd be a skull by now, in the form of a demi-lich. But that doesn't seem
I've sucked more souls than Dart.
Yes, precisely.
Ivan just sort of says this and says, that doesn't change the fact that something is going on here. Something different, for some reason.
Yeah.
Is everything below just bone and woodwork?
I did ask in character, but this is the in character.
Yes. I'm a skeleton through and through.
Have you ever had... So, no need to worry about drowning, at least.
It explains why I didn't eat, drink, anything.
You can't get bug bites.
It's true.
You're gonna have
No
a way
blood.
easier
Are you
time in
sure?
the jungle.
Wood forms are bugs.
Ooh, termites. We'll keep you dry. Maybe I can find some lacquer.
Or is the wood surface, like, treated?
Is it treated? Sure. Yes, it does seem to be of well made and treated. Yes.
So it can, like, hold up?
Yep.
Still, you're gonna have a lot easier in the jungle.
Well... I will hold back the information that I think I figured out about what's in your skull, Dart. I believe that you're the only person here who can ask for such information. And I will say this as I've not had the opportunity. I will protect all of you. I will do everything I can to save you. But I cannot trust you yet. About the only one I do is Agar and Nagiri. But
I was gonna make a fess.
As you say, I cannot trust you. He puts the mask back on.
Ivan says calmly, as I said, Dart, it is your information to share.
And do not be offended. They don't trust most people.
I have been betrayed before.
Yeah, and I'm a betrayer. I know. I get it.
I'm saying that I intend to share the information with you and you alone, Dart. as I said, I may have figured something out. But Ivan does look at the captain and Raven and Fizzlefuse and just say, we have people here
Yeah.
who will not be part of our expedition, who have their own
Yeah.
business.
What was you going to say first, Nagiri? And you said you wanted to fess something?
No. It's if Ivan was gonna say he doesn't trust me, I'm gonna try a fuss. Like, I'm gonna be upset, very upset.
Yeah.
But it's
I see.
okay now.
Alright, that's good.
Uh,
Raven is like shocked, stunned, speechless. Captain Vaynar, when he was first revealed, he was like,
By unbelief. Seaweed, that is not what I expected. Nor is it what I signed up for, really.
You are going to be spending your time trying to get the new ship, I presume, Captain.
Yes.
And
I'll be talking to Zindar shortly.
And
Raven
while
says, I don't hold any like grudges or anything against undead, but there are, you're right, more questions than ever before. And you don't have to tell us everything all at once, Dart. I respect your privacy in at least showing us what you are now. We won't be watching our back every 3 seconds, so I think we've earned or formed a little bit of trust between us all here. Everyone seems to have a little bit of a secret to themselves. What with Willbert's strange curse? Question mark?
Don't badge
Koji's-
him about that.
Koji's weird bandages.
Oh, those
Nagiri's
are just scars.
just scars, sure. Nagiri's true
But
form.
I'm perfectly
Ivan's-
normal.
Ivan's dark past. And finally, I've seen you talking to mushrooms, Agar. Never seen anyone else do that. It's really unusual. And
It's
what you did
unusual.
to that
It's
Ankylosaurus
pretty
as well.
usual.
Yeah, I
There's
noticed.
plenty of Fae who speak to a mushroom.
Yes, I have a certain affinity with mushrooms and the like. They are They help me, I help them, I suppose. But
I've not
as
tried to
for-
hold my past from you all.
I'm just saying, I've got used to keeping secrets and
Then
turning
if
my
Dart,
ears off.
Then if Dart so wishes me, I will tell everyone what I've thought of.
I mean, to follow up Raven, we have already got one secret we all take to the grave. Salut.
True.
Hmm.
But
I don't see an issue in darts being another one to keep. Also, it
Go
means
on
we can
then.
help you a lot better, Dart. I can think of some excuses to get you out of water and other such things.
It would appear.
I'll tell you if your theory is right or not, Dart says.
It would appear that whatever is embedded in Dart's skull, and perhaps their whole being, may be some sort of key. Or keystone. Maybe to a door, maybe to an altar. That is just conjecture. But it is inlaid and inset to inset into something. Which means that a
Yes.
dart may very well be desperately needed for us to succeed.
So, are you implying darts would have some origin to the tombs and structures of Chult?
They're
It
clearly
is
undead.
possible.
Who said anything? Who said anything about a tomb?
Chult's full of tombs.
Hmm.
Well, if Dart is, they may very well hold our way in. Or a way out. Who knows what sort of doors would operate.
They're quite a valuable member then, Dart.
Dart seems to be hanging his head down to the floor. This expedition, this is sort of a return trip.
That is fine, Dart. If, as Ivan has suggested, it'd be useful to have you come along, and we have no reason to turn against you. So, if you wish to continue traveling with us, I, for one, have no objection. But I do have a single condition. I'm going to find some food you can eat.
All right.
Maybe
Deal.
not for sustenance, but for enjoyment. So, can you taste?
No, I don't have a tongue.
You may be looking for something more textural then.
Yes. I have some ideas. Maybe put some real meat on your bones. Sorry.
Humor,
Bad joke.
even
Like
at a time like
literally?
this.
I have spent a little while around many undead, and you are the least. Well, you're probably equally as dangerous as many of them. I've seen what you're capable of, but you're not as scary as them, and also not as tasty.
I do have questions.
All right.
Primarily along the lines of what you do remember. But I presume you don't have much. So I will...
Not in my former life, no. But I do have memories of my servitude.
So you know about who our enemy is?
We should speak to Sindra Sylvain. She can tell you the rest. And I think that is actually a good place to wrap it up, actually, on that
Wait,
little
don't we...
note.
Is it really already end of session time?
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock.
11? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's almost 11.
We do...
I felt like this session was so shorter.
So short. I mean...
It doesn't
Did do a
help
lot.
that
I mean, it
there's
was
been half an
compared-
hour of technical issues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was compared to the episode with the puzzles.
I so badly wish
Yeah.
Bacon was here. I love what you're doing, Chris. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm getting into post-session talk already.
It's all right.
Well, we will see.
But, yeah.
that's where we will end tonight with the reveal of Dart's history.
Backstory. Yeah. More
Another
to it than that.
We will see.
Yes.
What sessions do we have this next week? I believe a few are not on.
There should be Sunday game with Call from the Deep.
So,
Yep.
Is the Temporal Tower gonna continue Tuesday?
Yes, hopefully. But we'll see since Steph is feeling up for it. Recovered
Yes.
enough. And
so we will see you all next week.
we're just gonna have to play. Yeah.
More.
And then maybe next week.
Well,
Yep, maybe next week too.
Deeper into the maze we go in the Tomb of Annihilation next week. See you all then.
Bye-bye.
Another secret opened and a seal unlocked.
Bye bye.
Pun intended.
Yeah.